So since I was a blue belt, the two main positions that I focused on has been lapel guard and the Caio Terra ankle lock. A lot of people view the Caio Terra ankle lock as an actual submission, but it's better to view it as an actual guard as opposed to an actual submission in and by itself. Really obsessed over playing lapel guard and actually the De La Riva ankle lock. Go figure with us being a Caio Terra affiliate.
The thing that I really like about the Caio Terra ankle lock is that it is a great way to get a match done in under a minute or out of really nowhere. So what I want to show you guys is actually how to get into the Caio Terra ankle lock, how to submit somebody from the Caio Terra ankle lock, and how it's actually a guard and how you can get a back take from this position depending upon their reaction. So from this position, you guys can have a collar, a sleeve, the belt grip, whatever you would like from here. From De La Riva, when we get the De La Riva, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand that would be controlling the Achilles or the pant grip, and I'm going to overhook his leg. I'm looking to go elbow joint deep behind his Achilles, and I'm actually going to lift my hips up and off the ground to give my hand space to curl my wrist and bring it in front of my stomach right here. Once I get this, I'm not trying to apply pressure at this angle. What I'm wanting to do is put my hand to my belly button. My foot, guys, that was at the actual hip is gonna be hooking behind his far knee. When I do this, I'm actually gonna be curling down my heel, disengaging the De La Riva hook, and I'm gonna be squaring myself up right here. I have my partner in De La Riva. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my left hand, guys, it overhooks, and I'm gonna lift my hips up to where I can take my hand and bring it in front of my belly. Now if you look here, I have my arm wrapped around his leg, like I'm gonna try to ankle lock him. So when we're here and I have the De La Riva locked in, I'm gonna unhook my De La Riva hook, and I'm gonna curl my heel down. And I'm looking to keep the side of my knee, guys, really connected, putting pressure into his. I'm really staying focused on good, strong connection here. When I do this, I wanna make sure that my partner cannot leg drag my leg. So what we're gonna do to help prevent that and also help us with this guard is that my foot, guys, is gonna go from the hip and it's gonna hook behind his far knee. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull myself in, and my right hand, guys, if I can, is gonna make a grip on the far pant. What we do now is that as I internally rotate my knee, putting pressure, trying to keep my knee connected to his, I'm actually gonna curl my heel to the mat. When I do this, I actually have a good enough angle that I can actually apply a good braking mechanic here, right? So we can fall back, get the tap. The one area of opportunity that there is here is that if people are familiar with the submission, when I fall back, they're gonna grab behind my heel and lift up. Once they lift up, all that pressure is gone, right? I have no ability to actually break the ankle from here. So there's two things that we can do from this. If somebody beats you and you're falling back, they pull up the heel, I'm gonna take my foot and I'm gonna put pressure on the inner part of his thigh. Try not to smash your partner's boys, right? So what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna let go with my right hand and I'm going to push my hips away. Once I push my hips away, my left knee comes under my partner's knee here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring myself in, I'm stepping my leg over, and I'm gonna get ready to go for a belly down ankle lock from here. But what I'm really looking to do, guys, is post my forehead to the mat, pushing my knees out, and I'm gonna drop my hips to the ground. That pressure, guys, is gonna get a pretty quick tap or something catastrophic for your partner's ankle. Here, I'm gonna set up the De La Riva ankle lock. My foot, guys, is going from the hip, immediately hooking under his knee, his far knee. When I'm doing this, my De La Riva hook, guys, is disengaging, curling my heel down. I'm not curling this way. I'm curling my heel to almost become like parallel with his calf. As I'm doing this, my right hand is gonna be reaching for the far pant grip if I can get control of it. But this hook here is pretty good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna curl down, putting pressure with my hamstring to the front of his knee. I'm trying to like hyperextend his knee, and you can apply good pressure to get a tap. But if they're savvy in this position, they're gonna lift up at the heel. As they lift up at the heel, I'm gonna plant in the far hip. I'm gonna lean to my left, to my elbow, and my right hand, guys, is gonna let go. When it lets go, I'm gonna rotate up to my left shoulder, bringing my knee on the inside, planting it to the mat. Now when I do this, I'm gonna pinch my left elbow in, bringing my right knee and left knee out, dragging my forehead to the mat as I put good hip pressure into it. You can honestly go slow in this position. The nice thing is that if they do take their other foot and like kick you, like push your butt, your forehead's gonna drag on the mat, and unfortunately, they're gonna make the actual ankle lock much meaner. So, one other detail there that can actually prevent your partner from being able to lift that heel up, that can actually help you from preventing your partner from lifting this heel up, is I'm actually gonna take my far foot, my foot's gonna hook under his hamstring,
And look what I do here. I take my right foot and I plant it on top of my left foot, my De La Riva one. So now if my partner tries to grab my heel and lift it up, he can't, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pinch my elbow and I'm just gonna fall back and get the tap. This is very strong right here. Again, we set the De La Riva ankle lock, overhook, squaring myself up, and I'm pinching. Look, I'm pinching my knee in here. My hand is towards my belly button, and I'm gonna start putting pressure down right here. This is good pressure, guys, to help get your partner to tap. Now I'm gonna take my right foot and look how I hook mine. See right here? Now if my partner tries to pull up my heel, it's very difficult. Now I will tell you this, my toes, I don't want them angled towards their hips. Because then if he grabs my heel, he can put me, he can maybe break the grip, but he puts a weird torque on my knee. As I wrap my foot on top of my left one, look how I pinch my left heel in. So I point my toes towards my partner's head. Now when I'm here, I just put braking pressure back. I don't want to go straight back, okay? I want to make sure that I'm folding the foot this way. Does that make sense? Here. If your partner has a really big brain and they're like, oh, this De La Riva ankle lock, nope, ain't gonna do that to me. Let's say that you're setting up the De La Riva ankle lock, and as soon as you wrap it up, your partner turns away like this. What we're gonna do from here is I'm gonna take my De La Riva hook, guys. I'm actually gonna hook to the far leg here, and I'm gonna sit up, either grabbing the belt or I'm grabbing the pant grip. From here, all we're gonna do is my right foot, guys, is gonna go to the mat. I'm gonna slip my left hand out, reaching for in front of the shin to set up the baby bolo right here. Taking our partner's back, looking for the finish. This detail, guys, of when you're going for the De La Riva ankle lock and your partner is turning away, sometimes they'll step far. They'll step far and they'll keep their hips turned here. Because right here, guys, I can't actually set up the De La Riva ankle lock for the submission. But where this is a guard is that I have the actual ability of also taking my partner's back. So what we do from here is I'm gonna sit up, guys, looking to make a grip either on the belt or the butt grip. My right foot, around the same time, guys, is actually going to the mat, and I can crunch up, making this grip. I'm gonna pull my left hand out as I hip around, and my left foot, guys, is going in front of the quad. Grabbing in front of the shin, grabbing the pant grip. I don't wanna just grab behind here because my partner could still kick around. And if I grab in front of the shin and make it a pant grip, I now have my foot, my hand in front of his shin, and I'm making a pant grip all at the same time. This is really strong. Now my guys, my right foot is just gonna come behind. I'm gonna curl, lifting my hips, pulling my partner down, attacking the back. The De La Riva ankle lock, guys, is a really strong guard that results in a lot of submissions. If you guys are actually looking to level up your triangles, here are 3 things you guys need to avoid doing to 10x those triangles.